Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! Today, I still have this new setup, of course I would. Thank you, Steven. I was out for a walk on the beach just now and remembered a funny thing you said once. And it made me smile all over again. Thought you should know that, so that's why I sent you this note. Never change. Aww. I wonder if you guys have ever had that moment where, like, you'll remember something I said or did during a video and it makes you smile. I kinda hope I've managed that. But, yes, I believe we will have Gulliver somewhere washed up on the shore. I believe Isabelle only says that when Gulliver is actually, like, washed up. I mean, Gulliver's always been washed up, but, you know, his career as a comedian just never panned out. But, yeah, you might notice also, it's not the morning. I got talking with someone around, like, 11. By the time I came back down to the basement here, it was already past, 12. So, yeah. Didn't exactly go to plan. Also, I'm not feeling the best today. One of these days I will give in and go get myself actually checked out. There is probably something actually wrong with me, but today ain't that day. I'm in the camp of it's still like, okay, today it does feel like a proper just normal headache. It doesn't feel like the super localized headache that I normally get. That is mildly concerning. This just feels like a standard headache I've got. I mean, multiple people in my family are prone to migraines. It's not completely inconceivable that I get headaches, migraines. You know, it kind of runs in the family. So, it's not out of the ordinary. That's partially why, like, I know a lot of people would be like, man, you get headaches a lot. It's like, yeah, I do. But it's also seems to be kind of a family thing to get headaches, migraines a lot. So, I don't know what to say there other than I'm probably fine. Hello Diva, did not mean to bonk you. Oh, Steven, how you doing, you know? Let's chat. Some days I get myself super hyped. Like I'm just ready and raring to go. Take a nap, you know? I can feel that. I wish I was capable of napping. I imagine, like, a lot of my headache issues would probably go away if I was capable of napping. But I'm just kind of not. Up for a stroll, Steven? Yeah, I am. Hey, it's Yuka! Yo, what up? There you are, Tisk. And looking fabulous as ever, I see. Don't want to chat. My dear, isn't this weather divine? I tell you, clear skies like this make me feel like anything is possible. Aw, that's good to know. But, yeah, I kind of... I'm to the point with these headaches where I'm just like, yeah, when I was first starting to get them, I was a little worried. But I'm kind of past that point. They've become a little too normal for me to be particularly worried about them. And I've been getting them for, like, over a decade now. So, you know, if it was something horrifically bad, sure I would know by now. It doesn't help that, like, I just simply don't have a doctor, so, like, it's not like I could get help even if I wanted it, because there just isn't help to be gotten. It'd be lovely if there was, but this is Nova Scotia and not Halifax. So, you know, I'm just kind of, up a creek without a paddle. You know. But hopefully at least we'll probably still have a decent turnip price. I'll probably just sell regardless. Unless it's a bad price, in which case I might try to just hold out. Hello, Simon. Hey, Steven. Thanks for saying hi. Let's talk. What you doing? I might copy you. I could be Steven Jr. for the day. You don't want to be me, Jr. Nobody wants that. And if you think you want that, you don't. Oh, Curly wants something. Hey, Steven. Perfect timing. Been thinking about moving out. Feel like I've been going through the motions lately. A big change could be just the challenge I need. Wherever I go, I'm gonna start a new warrior-level training regime. Haha, wow, I'm starting to get excited about moving. Safe travels, my man. Well, you're quite chipper about this. It's decided. I'm heading out to become a new Curly. I decided near the end of New Leaf that anytime I would have a villager attempting to move out, regardless of the villager, I'm just gonna let them go. Because I got way too attached to the villagers in New Leaf, and we just never had anyone moving out for, like, the second half of the series. So as much as, like, I do like Curly, he seems like a pretty cool dude, we're gonna let him go. Like, especially where he definitely seems to want to go. I might still judge it off of what they say. I'm not exactly sure how their dialogue is when it comes to moving, so like maybe they all always seem really excited to move. But I know for a fact that Curly seemed pretty excited to get moving, so it seems like that's what he wants. So, you know, I don't want to deny him a thing he really wants. I didn't talk with Sable yesterday. Hey. Sorry, I kind of have to focus on this so I don't wreck it. Oh, you wouldn't wreck it. I do like me a good mage hat. Still no pants. I am going to be hunting for good pants for a very long time, aren't I? But yeah, trying to think of things to ramble about today. I do kind of want to just do some more fishing, but I might head out to some deserted islands. Oh, we got a lost item. Oh, hey, it's Gulliver. Should probably try to reunite that with its owner. I probably should. I should also, like, bonk Gulliver a few times. Let's get on that. There we go. Hey. Weigh anchor. Check its blood pressure. Who's your provider? It's time to get up, Gully. Avast, storms are coming. Brace yourselves, lads. Hard to starboard. Tough to port. Stern to stern. Come on. Snark. Sorry, fellas. Already licked all these cookies. Had to test for raisins. See, he deserves this. He's out here licking cookies. Oh, you walk the plank, Ahab. Think you're so smart. Come on. Up and at him. Murph. There we go. But verily, it be the nature of dreams to end. Who? What? Where? I'll throw in a Y at no extra charge. You there. What's with the rude awakening, huh? Don't you know who you're dealing with? Oh, it's you, Steven. That's different then. I'm slightly less annoyed. What was that verily stuff about? Not sure. I think I heard a fish say it once. Anyway, I guess I must have fallen overboard and washed up on this beach. It happens. Don't worry about me. Getting rescued's gonna be a breeze. Just call for help using my handy dandy, oh my gosh! Yeah, his phone's broken again. This isn't handy or dandy. Oh, sardines. It's all cracked and busted. At least missed a few communicator parts too. You have to wait for a screw to find them on their own. Could take a while, and he's only got enough nautical puns to last a couple hours. I'll look for him. Don't worry. Yep. Yep, 5 parts. We've been through this song and dance many times. Let's get a part here. Oh no, it's a clam. Well, looks like you're out of luck. My shovel just broke. I should actually check up here for the bottled recipe. But yeah, I haven't really been doing a huge amount today, so I don't really have much to ramble about. I suppose I can make mention of something that's pretty exciting for the games I've been playing recently. There's a new Pokemon coming to Pokemon Unite of Galarian Rapidash. By the time this video is up, it should already be available. I say should because I don't actually know properly how it's going to work. I've not played the game long enough to have been playing when a new Pokemon's added. So I don't really know how that's going to work out, but the little calendar thing says it can be earned. It can probably also be bought, which if it can be bought for coins, I might just buy it immediately for coins, because I'll probably get that coin value back upon earning it, if I earn it. Because that seems to be how it works, if they give you the coin value. Alright, what's the turnip price? 144? Yeah, I'm taking it. It's better price than yesterday. Nearly 50% profit. It's like 38%. Which I get is a case of nearly 40, but saying nearly 50 sounds better. And sounding better is the main goal. One must always sound their best. I'm half expecting to see Frisk hop up into her little cubby. You can see like the little cubby just by my shoulder. Because I can hear the furnace on, and if the furnace is on, then that means the little heater that is right next to her tower should also be on. And she has been snuggling right up, all cozy in that little cubby anytime the heater's on, which is freaking adorable. And has made me feel really guilty about turning the heater down at times, because, like, if she's all snuggled up in there, I don't want to turn it down, because, like, she's enjoying it. The reason I'm trying to turn it down, though, is usually because I'm not enjoying it. Like... It's a real conundrum that's going on. But I don't handle heat at all. I never have. And Frisk frickin' loves the heat, because she's a cat, and they're insane. So, you know. Let's talk to the snowman. Yeah, I don't think large snowflakes are that hard to come by. But, I really cannot think of anything to, like, talk about today. My brain is mush. It's not great. I suppose one thing I can kind of talk about to a degree is more just something going on with a couple of tech YouTubers that I find kind of amusing. So, the tech channels of Gamers Nexus and Linus Tech Tips are basically fighting again. They're like an old married couple. Like... And, like, I can see both sides of the argument. Which is always kind of fun, when you can see both sides of an argument like this. Your soon-to-be best friend. While taking a stroll on the beach and soaking up that exfoliating salty air, I struck DIY gold, and now you, and only you, get to reap the benefits of my brilliance. Now bring my genius to life. Sincerely, Chatter. Oh man, you know, the mice. And it's literally gold. He did indeed strike DIY gold. But yeah, basically... Gamers Nexus made kind of a snide comment towards Linus Tech Tips. over the whole honey situation. Steven, me? I'm just relaxing. Something you need? Sometimes you need a good relax day, right? Yeah? Did you drop something? Here you go. This is yours. Thanks for bringing this to me, but it's totes not mine. Kinda strikes me like a diva deal. Might be worth a shot. I do wish that they'd be like, I can kind of see like a D, or, you know, this might be Diva's, but it also might be somebody else's, and like, you know, make it less annoying, because I said this a fair bit during New Leaf, and I apologize if this offends anybody, even still. Lost items in New Leaf are annoying, because you'll pick it up, you'll take it to somebody, and they'll just be like, nope, not mine. It's like, okay. You take it to the next person. Nope, not mine. It's like, do you have any ideas whose this might be? Because I can't read it. And then you hand it to the animal that it goes to, and they're like, yeah, here's my initials right here. And it's like... So at any moment, I should have been able to look at it and seen, like, an L for Lobo. Would have been very helpful. Hello, Caroline. A reaction I can teach you if you've got time. One time I heard a tragic story that left me feeling terrible. Now I'm looking back on it, getting sad all over again. In case you missed it, that was an example of sadness. Comes in handy when you're down. I'm almost always down, so I guess I should always be using that. But yeah, basically, I can. Oh, these two are talking. Hello. Yo, Curly, you know that stuff about working out? What can you tell me about core muscles? Aha, you've discovered the wonders of the washboard, the appeal of the ab. So are you trying to firm up your lats or tone your obliques or what? I'm gonna level with you? Those words don't mean anything to me. I just want to be able to stand up straight after a day in the garden. Can you help me out? Oh, yeah, obliques it is. You're gonna work on some planks, those will get your core going. Planks? Planting flowers, not trees. How's that gonna help? See, this is why demonstrating things helps, Curly. Did you lose this? I did find something. Did you lose something? Oh, what? Good looking out, Steven. You're the best. But I'd never see it again. You gotta let me do something for you. No, I'm good. Getting more, you'll get more than thanks and a smile from me. You can have my shirt with a striped vest too. I mean, alright. How does that look? It's not really my style. Well, it is my style, not my colors. That's the best way I can put it. Also, man, I really need to clean out my inventory a bit, because we are packed. But yeah, basically, around the whole honey situation, Linus from Linus Media Group basically made the comment that, like, yeah, he kind of knew there was something shady going on with honey for years, but didn't think it was important to say anything to his audience. Even though, you know, most of his audience probably would have really liked to have heard that they probably shouldn't be using honey and there's something shady going on and it's almost certainly stealing money from content creators. And effectively, as much as it was a little uncalled for, Gamers Nexus did kind of call them out for that. And I can see both sides, because if I was still an avid watcher of LTT, I probably would have been really annoyed to hear that, yeah, Linus knew for years and just didn't say. I would be very annoyed. I'm not a fan of LTT anymore, and quite honestly, at this point, I couldn't. I don't put any credence in anything they say anyway, so even if Linus had come out and went, yeah, honey's a scam, my thought would have been, okay, where's your product then? Where's the way you're trying to make money off of convincing people to stop using honey? Because I don't trust LTT anymore. Not after everything they've done, which also Gamers Nexus called out, and LTT is still very upset over. Like, it's a very messy situation because these two, Linus and Steve, used to be friends, or at least seemed to be friends. And like when Linus Tech Tips' channel got hacked, like Steve from Gamers Nexus was one of the first people to get in contact with him and be like, "Hey, yeah, your channel's been hacked, bro. You know, you gotta deal with this like right now." So like they were good buds, and then clearly something happened. And I think it was just simply like a lot of things that we're never gonna know, and we don't need to know. And quite honestly, I would like both sides to just simply stop fighting. But it's still mildly amusing watching them fight and then watch people try to psychoanalyze both people in like comments of YouTube videos. Like, it's very much a thing of like, I do find that a bit amusing. And the Germans do have a word for that. In a way. It's not quite Schadenfreude, but it's pretty close. I think it's Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude? Something like that. Basically, it's a word that means to take pleasure at other people's misfortune. It's why, like, we find it, you know, almost universally amusing to watch somebody slip and fall on some ice, and then, you know, be like, man, that was hilarious, the way you, like, your legs went up all crazy and you went blah, and then you hit the ground, and like, yeah, it was pretty funny. And the person who fell, of course, they're not gonna find it funny. They're the ones that fell. But like, maybe if you had a recording of it even later on, they'd find it funny for the same reason, you know. And of course, it's the Germans who have a word for it. The Germans have a word for everything, to be fair, but you know. We get today a large snowflake. Oh, was that all we got? Do we have all of that stuff now? Or did I just miss the recipe? I guess we have all of that furniture set now. We do have a lot of it, and I do want to make more stuff from it and put it around the place. But yeah, I'm it's one of those things of, people may have been able to gather this by now, but I'm very much a non-confrontational person. Very much want to avoid conflict anywhere I can. Because I don't... When I was younger, like a lot younger, I would, you know, go out of my way to argue with people. I would literally argue points I don't agree with just to argue with people. I'd also hold grudges for years. And I don't have the energy for that anymore. Like, it was dumb of me to do it back then, but like, just getting older and just realizing I don't have the energy for this anymore. Like, I just can't bring myself to do it. There's just no point, you know? Like, it's very much a thing. If there's multiple people that I could sit here and go, like, complete scorched earth on, like, reveal absolutely heinous things about them and make them miserable. But I just can't be bothered, you know? Like, it's just not worth it. Because, like, what good does that do? It doesn't make any wrongs towards me right. You know. Welcome back for another episode of the Ed Show. Nah, but what you doing? Got yes, I'm just making a wooden bucket. Recipe came to me in a dream. You want to hear more about it? Either the dream or the wooden bucket? Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. I've already forgotten my dream, but I have the recipe written down right here. You can have it. Hey, your hands are full now. Send me up when you got some space to... Oh. Well, that's a problem. I don't have... Can I just... I could eat the carrots. I don't have a way of clearing space. That's a problem. I mean, I could eat carrots. But I don't want the fruit boost. Well, I don't really care to have a wooden bucket anyway. It's fine. Like, I've always... Like, I can't say always. There was definitely a time where I was, you know, only half in this belief of basically, like, pacifism is best when it comes to just about anything. Like, there was a time when I would be vocally non-very pacifist, but physically very pacifist, if that makes any sense. Like, I wouldn't get into a fight physically, but I would argue with people all the time. And then I just kind of came to the conclusion of, like, it's the same thing as throwing a punch to stand here and argue with you for hours on end about something I may not even believe. You know, I might be just arguing because I can, not because it's a belief I hold. And that's not to say I won't still defend my points of view. I am still a very passionate person. And, like, if given if given the reason to do it, I will stop and I will argue. But I at this point will only argue when it's something that actually matters to me, or is something that could actively harm the other person. Like, this is gonna be an extreme example, but, like, if someone were to come to me and be like, man, the best way to say, I don't know, hold a knife is to hold it by the blade, and it's like, no, you don't do that. And I would argue with them that they need to stop doing that. But that is because that, you know, could actively harm that person, you know. But if they're just gonna be like, you know, I don't know, trying to think of, like, the most innocent thing I can think of. I know, game cases should always be stored front cover down. Like, if that's something they want to say, and that's something they want to believe, why would I argue with them? Just because I think game case covers should be up. It doesn't matter. It's not hurting me. And if I were to take a game off their shelf, you know, they're... Wait. Oh, it must have been 2 dinosaur tracks. Okay, I didn't even notice. Which means I probably missed out on Blathers explaining something, because I wasn't thinking that he would... Whoops. I thought I had 2 things to donate. I was not reading. That is my B. But, like... So, honestly, my ideal way of storing a game is, you know, standing vertically with the cover facing that way, with the back of it facing that way, and then, you know, to me, that's the most convenient. Maybe that's not to you. Maybe you don't like storing games like that, and that's fine. I'm not going to argue with you on it, because it doesn't matter. If that's how you want to store your games, cool. Like... It doesn't matter. There is no point in me sitting and arguing that, you know, my way's obviously better, when my way may not be better. Your way might be better for you. I don't know. I'm not you. You know. That's kind of the point I've gotten to with life, where it's just like, if it doesn't matter, I don't care anymore. You know? And, like, I've been at this point for years now. Like, this isn't a new development. This has just kind of been my more or less philosophy on life for a very long time. To the point where, you know, when I would get dragged into arguments, like, years ago. I can't even say years ago. Almost years ago, but not years ago. I am out of storage space. Can I get these put away at least? I cannot. Well, that gives me one extra space. I can probably store the gold nugget. Okay. I'm definitely not going to be able to carry all of my turnips with me. I can get 4 more. Oop, Caroline's here. Steven, you around? It's just me, Caroline. Hey, you can come in. My house is a wreck. I'm kind of collecting up turnips. Thanks for letting me in. Hey, it's no problem. Yo, what up? Hope I'm not intruding. Just wondering what you were up to, and I found myself here. I mean, that's fair. Oh, right, I can't. It's rude to pick things up off the floor when you have company over. But something extra yummy for you to munch on. It's not much, just a peach. Ooh! Hope you're hungry. I'm not, but I can plant it. Heck yeah. Yeah, I got lots of turnips everywhere. So here's where you sleep at night. You might make a little more sense to me now that I can see how you live. I love when she says that looking at the carpet on the floor. So I apparently don't sleep in the car bed or the cot. What do you think about playing a game with me? Sure, let's play. Let's play high card, low card. Okay, so if you guess right, you'll win my barista uniform. Alright, I kind of don't need more stuff, but... 6. You know, the odds are it's a low card. But I'm gonna say higher. Nah, 62. Aw, too bad, you guessed wrong. I've won the prize this time, but I still hope you had fun. Let's play again soon. Yee! It's nice to see you. I'm glad I worked up the courage to stop by. This place is a lovely aura. Just like walking through the front door. Just walking through the front door put me in a good mood. Does it? I don't think this exactly has a very good, lovely aura. She's gonna sit there in my turnips and read a book. Is her book upside down? It kind of looks like her book is upside down. Oh no, I just wasn't... Okay. I wasn't seeing it properly. I wasn't understanding that that was a guitar. But yeah, like, even when I would get dragged into arguments a little over a year ago, my general response would just simply be, look, just find a way to stop arguing. This is pointless. There is no point in arguing. There is no point in fighting. Just stop. And of course, I would never be listened to, but, you know. Guess we should probably wrap up, huh? Had a lot of fun today. Bye-bye! Thanks for having me over. See you later, hula. Okay. I may as well just leave those turnips on the floor. We have a peach tree to plant. Like, it's just... Yeah, I do honestly wish more people would just stop fighting with each other. There's no benefit, you know? Maybe if there was a benefit to arguing, I could see it, but most of the time there just isn't. I actually distinctly remember back, like, what kind of caused me to have this mentality in its entirety was way back in, like, 2015-ish. I basically ended up losing a friend because I was making the argument that just because they disagreed with somebody didn't mean that they should be allowed to physically assault that person, which is what they wanted to do. And it's like, I don't see how that was a controversial opinion. Like, you can disagree with people. I disagree with a lot of people. Like, And I am very much the type of person who is opinionated enough that there is something that I could probably say to anybody that will offend or upset them. That's... But that goes for everybody. Everybody can do that. It's not just a me thing. Like, literally any of you guys could probably also do that. Because that's just how we as humans work. Reached our donation goal. Now to work on my home loan. And I'll still have plenty of money left over for buying turnips again this Sunday. This Sunday. I really need to do, like, the calisthenic stuff, but, like, I really need to remember to actually be using my Joy-Cons and not my Pro Controller. I spent good money on this, okay? I want to use it. I mean, it helps that, like, after this, I'm probably going to be playing some Pokemon Unite. So, I want the controller. Yeah, they're happy for me. Hey, so, Nook. I paid off my home loan. Well, hello there, Steven. Congratulations! You're the proud owner of a luxuriously sized, paid-in full home. Can't imagine the feeling of satisfaction you must have. Truly, what could be better, A bigger home. Yeah, another room would be better. Don't mind me, I simply can't help myself. Do come see me if I've piqued your interest. Yeah, you have... I wish for more house. About my home. I want to expand. For your home, I think adding a new room would be nice. Out onto the back, won't change the look of your home, but you'll get much more space. Yeah, that's fine by me. Let's do it. Everything should be ready by tomorrow morning. And I'll have more space. Look at Isabelle over there doing a little dance. Pants? Nah. Little cedar sapling, though. But, like, yeah, like... There's almost certainly easy opinions I have that would probably make people upset. But I don't need to share those opinions either. You know? Like, I recognize they'll probably upset people, so I don't share them. You know? They're not important. I don't need to share them. I feel like I've had a much more calming life after picking up that kind of philosophy. No, I don't know why I've gotten onto this topic today. I just felt like it, I guess. Literally, no catalyst. I just kind of felt like rambling about that, I guess. Man, 40 minutes. Jeez. I just look over to see the timer and it's like, wow. This one's been going on for a while for me feeling like I haven't had anything to talk about today. Like, the only other thing I've been doing lately has been playing Dungeon Defenders and a little bit of World of Warships to, like, do up dailies on both accounts. And I suppose there is a Star Trek Online event that just started that I've been doing as well. Which anyone who plays Star Trek Online but may not have played it recently, there is a free Tier 6 Voyager science ship in the Zen shop right now, along with a account reclaimable Kazon Raider, which is just a Tier 5. It's not very good. There are better ships because it requires an upgrade token, but free ship is free ship. I was actually kind of surprised that it's infinitely reclaimable because the event itself says that it isn't, but this is a Star Trek Online event. This just happens. What is the hot item today? Brick oven. That probably requires a lot of clay. I don't really got much clay, so we need to grow a fruit tree. You also need to tend some flowers, sell some fruit, catch some fish. I almost feel like today's been going on long enough, though. We're a plucky star. Oop. And we've made a good amount of bells from the stock market. We're an upstart trader. At least we're not an upstart trader. That would be bad. Though I might do some fishing. I don't know. I kind of want to just keep playing. Just like zoning out and rambling is always nice. If you've never tried it before, give it a try. It's surprisingly cozy to just zone out and ramble about something. Even if you are rambling to yourself. I know there's a lot of people that'd be like, man, that'd make me seem like a crazy person. You're only gonna seem crazy if there's people around to hear you. And if there's people around, then you're rambling to those people. So, come on now. Yeah, that is everything. I need to put these bells away. Tomorrow we'll have more storage space, which will be really nice. Oh, Diva wants something. Diva! Oh, hey, Steven, check it out. What, you looking for a lantern? I don't think so. You're kidding me. Weird. I swear I heard from someone you were after this. Well, whatever. Like it or not, it's yours now. That is fair. I mean, I'm much more of a lamp person, but lanterns aren't bad. Lanterns are just proto-lamps. I mean, of course I'm a lamp person. Literally, the lights in my room here are 2 lamps. Not even joking. I don't have a ceiling light. That's not my choice, by the way. I would love to have a ceiling light. A ceiling light would be very, very convenient. But I don't have one. Also getting weirdly congested. Oh, jeez. So very much just seems to happen. I suppose also a thing I'll make mention of, just because, like, I know I keep mentioning my headaches and I don't want you guys to worry. From what looking up I have done, all of the symptoms I have around it seem to just indicate maybe an ear infection. Or it could just simply be a headache. So, you know. You know, actually right here is a pretty good spot to end off the episode. I just wanted to say that just so you guys don't worry, like, I am fine. I don't like people worrying about me. So don't do it. You're not allowed. I can worry about me just fine. You guys worry about yourselves. I'll worry about me. And worry about you guys too. But no worrying about me. It is not allowed. But with that out of the way, I thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully Curly and I will see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then. And now in this end card, I'd like to ask if you liked the video, hey, could you hit that like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? That'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.